To the latest report, James Gunn days at Warner Brothers might be numbered only if one scenario ends up happening, and that is if Paramount buys Warner Brothers, if Paramount Skydance buy Warner Brothers. And the reason being is that the current president of the United States, Donald Trump, right now favors Paramount to buy Warner Brothers over any other studio, being that the Ellisons, the ones that currently own or control the majority of the shares of Paramount Studios, are the ones running Paramount. Not just running Paramount, but they have a lot of say in what happens, the decisions behind the scenes. And not only that, they are good friends with Donald Trump. So with this in mind, Donald Trump favors his friend, at least his friends, the Ellison's family, to buy Warner Brothers. And another issue here is that if you look at the situation surrounding James Gunn, he's left-leaning in his politics. If you see what he does and how he makes his movies and what he says on social media, you can easily tell that he's left-leaning. And once someone that is on the right tends to own like the studio where he works at, there's a chance he might decide to leave. I don't know whether he will leave on his own volition simply because he's under a contract, but I can see a situation whereby next year, 2026, they don't renew his contract. I can see his contract being sidelined and they just move on from him and find some other head for DC. Another thing again I do see happening is that the current projects they've greenlit for production, like Man of Tomorrow, even Supergirl, they finished filming, and most likely the trailer will come out in the next few months or even in the next few weeks, who knows. Those projects will stay. Even Clayface, those projects will stay simply because they have gone fine to production, or they're almost done with the production, or even they're going to go into production. For instance, Man of Tomorrow, Superman Man of Tomorrow, I can see those projects staying. But beyond 2027's Man of Tomorrow, I can't see James Gunn staying if Paramount Studios buy Warner Brothers, because the politics that will be happening behind the scenes might not favor his woke agenda, what he wants to push, his identity politics he wants to push with the property he currently has. I don't see the way he's going to stay, not because he doesn't want to stay and push his messaging and his political agenda through his comic storytelling. I can just see him leaving because the people that are behind the scenes might not approve some of the nonsense he might try to do in production. And I have a feeling these things will clash and he will leave. I think this is one of the reasons Zack Snyder is beginning to appear in the news recently. Now, I'm not saying Zack will come and take his place. That's not possible. I just don't see that happening. But I can see a scenario whereby Zack is brought back to direct at least one or two DC projects, and they will then have a new head, someone that can have the leadership baton taken from James Gunn, and then that person will start managing the DCU behind the scenes and see it progress from where it is right now. I don't know how you guys feel about this news report. Actually, it's coming from Cosmic Book News. They're the ones detailing all this. But for now, share your thoughts down below. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Do like our content. I'll see you guys very much next time.